What's up, y'all? Steven here with Hunt and Hook Excursions, and I just wanted to do a kind of quick video today. The weather's been super cold, down in the teens and 20s, and then also just been really busy. So I wanted to do a video, show y'all some stuff that I got. First is the camera that I'm recording this on is new. Let me know what y'all think of the quality. I'm using the internal mic, so definitely different than the older camera. The only thing so far I've noticed about this camera that I don't like is the battery life on the batteries are terrible. From what I've seen, the quality's a little bit better. The microphone's a lot better internally. So let me know what y'all think. And the big the big thing is, as you can see, this is a Lowrance fish finder, but it's more than just that. It is the Eagle Eye 9. It's the newest live scope forward facing sonar from Lowrance. You can get it around $1,000. So we're going to just do a little unboxing. I'll show you what is in the box, what it comes with, and then also uh, show you kind of a rig that I want to rig up to take this out on Friday, weather pending. So we're supposed to get some pretty heavy snow. As long as the snow isn't as crazy as they say it's going to be, then um, I'll probably take it out and go fishing Friday. So let's unbox this. Stay tuned. All right, so first and foremost, it has a cover on it. Let me move some of this stuff around. I bought this one from Academy, a little less than $1,000. It was a new unit, so it does have the app. It looks like the Lowrance Connect app. I've already got that from my hook reveal, so I'll work on setting that up later. And then the fish finder itself, it's a 9-inch screen. To me, it looks a lot like the hook reveal. Um, and honestly, I bet you my cover would fit over it. All the setup, the keys right here are exactly the same as the hook reveal from what I remember. Has been a couple months since I've been out on it. And then on the back, you just have two spots, your power and your transducer. The cool thing about the Eagle Eye 9 um, is there is no black box needed. So this is your transducer. It's again just like the Active Target 2, and it is the Active Target 2 just with 3 beams. And then you got your connector here, your trolling motor mount for the transducer. I'm not going to mount mine on a trolling motor. I've actually got a pole coming in on Friday, and I'm going to make one to take to work with me for now, so that if I do get to fish Friday, then I'll be able to use that pole. I'm going to do some down imaging from the dock. These are your corner cover protectors for your screw holes. We'll be putting those on. A single screw. I'll figure out what that's for in a little bit. This feels like more screws. These are screws for the mount itself. And then this, cut this way. Make sure I don't actually cut anything. Because this is probably the power cable. Oh, this is a fuse. And then some screws as well, and the fuse part of it. So that's the packaging. Then you've got the actual mount itself. Again, very similar to the hook reveal. And I already know where this is going to go on the boat. I'm still kind of debating and trying to figure out where I'm going to exactly put it, the transducer, but there's the mount. You got 2 screws to mount that into the side. I think this is protectors for your connectors. Definitely fit in there like they are. So we'll see. I'll read the instructions on that. And then last but not least, your trolling motor mount. My goal for this is to have a portable transducer part, so that I can take it out on docks and stuff. So here's a 12 volt lithium rechargeable battery. It's 7.5 amp hours. Says it'll last 20 hours. With a live scope, it would probably last 4 to 5 hours. On a dock, that's plenty of time. On the boat, it's also really plenty of time. I'm probably going to switch all my electronics over to these. I have a 30 amp coming, which I'll put my front of my boat on minus the live scope. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this paddle for Friday. Like I said, I have a mount coming in, or a pole coming in from Amazon, but it won't be here till Friday, and I work tomorrow and Thursday, so this is going to be a temporary thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and mount the transducer on this. It is pretty flat, as you can tell. And then I'm going to put a clamp somewhere along here so that I can clamp it to the side of the dock, put a C-clamp on it. And then I'll put the battery in my tackle box, hook it all up once I get out there, and my goal is to be able to move it like this on a dock, more than likely at Lee's, where I usually go. I'm just going to be using down imaging, or down sonar, but at Blue Bluff and a few of the other docks, I could actually probably use the forward facing and kind of just scan the brush piles that are around there. So I'm really excited to try that. We'll follow up with how this works. I'll walk through setting it up and stuff, and then we'll see how much of a weight we have. Kind of like this right here is probably 2 pounds. The battery's probably 2 or 3 pounds. The transducers probably 2 pounds. So you're talking 10 or 15 pounds, but it's a lot better than carrying out a lithium or a 12 volt deep cycle battery for sure. One thing I wanted to touch on real quick, something that I noticed with this one that my Hookerville didn't have is these. They go over your transducer cable. It's a saver. I like it, honestly. It's really nice. I did have a little bit of difficulty putting it in, so I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Okay, so I didn't hear that one snap that time, but it's now locked in. That's locked in. Pretty cool. I like it. As far as the transducer goes, mounting it to what I've got set up for now, which I had a kayak paddle. I left that at the house this morning. I ended up not getting able to work on this yesterday. But from the look of it, it sits like this. So this gear to the front, no, that'd be to the back. So it's just like this. Gear to the back here, and then hole there. Now, it does have a trolling motor mount. So what I think I'm going to do, I bought this broom handle, and I think I'm going to use the trolling motor mount and go around this and then maybe zip tie the trolling motor mount in here, because this is just temporary till I get home on Friday. I'm going to stop and fish on the way home though, so I'm going to probably mount it here and then put a zip tie around, and hopefully that works. Y'all stay tuned. Like I said yesterday, these that were in the package are screw holes, so I'm going to go ahead and put them in. Get them all. I'll show you how one goes, and then do the rest of them. Keep going. So there's little slits here. So this is this bottom corner here. Actually, it's the top up here. Just line them up and put them in, just like that. Okay, y'all, I got it done. It is very temporary, but I've got my C-clamp up here, zip tied for the moment. Like I said, this is very temporary. It's literally to go out and try this out on Friday. On this end, I've got my live scope transducer, or my transducer. On this end, I've got my transducer, got it bolted to the mount, and then zip tied here. Zip tied pretty tight, pretty straight. It does move just a little bit, but I think once it's in the water, it's probably going to be fine. So that is the pole part of things. And then what I've got here is I've got a 12 volt Wild Game Innovations battery, 7.5 amp hours, and it is a lithium rechargeable. You can get it at Walmart. It's typically for game cameras, but I'm going to use it for this application. So I'm going to put butt connectors on this so it works a lot better, but for right now, and let's power it on. Got power. One thing I noticed is the screen does flash like that to start with. I'm not really sure why, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, I do have it in store mode or retail mode, so we're just going to go through it real quick. There's a few videos out there that go through it, but I'm just going to go through it super quick, and then I'll do a video on Friday actually using it. So you got your maps, sonar, down scan, live sonar, and then split screens. It is not touch screen, so you have to use the keypad. Like I said, it's a lot like my hook reveal that I've got. Down scan looks pretty good. I probably will not be using it because I have down scan on the trolling motor on the boat. I might use it. Really, there's no application on a portable setting that I would use it. I might use it while I'm trolling to a spot, maybe. More than likely not. Hit your pages button. It's got sonar. Looks pretty good. And then the big thing, live sonar. So down imaging or down sonar. Again, we're going to try this on Friday after I get off work. Looks pretty good. I'm assuming I've never used live scopes, so I really don't know, but it also has the forward facing. So this is a big difference between like Active Target 2 and this. And a lot of people don't like that you're missing this, but what you're missing here, that I think anyways, what you're missing here I'll be able to see on down imaging, especially in deeper water. I'll be able to see it on down imaging, or if I want, just switch over to down mode, and that's how easy it is to switch. So yes, you're losing this much of your angle, but really that's still pretty good view. For $1,000, really excited to try this out. So we might on Friday kind of turn the pole towards the dock and kind of shoot back into it just to see what's there. might do something like that. So that's really it. I just wanted to show y'all my new tool for the boat, kind of the setup of what I'm going to do portable wise. Again, this is temporary. This battery I'll use. I've had it on for a little bit today. No problem at all. So I'll definitely use this battery. It's light, like maybe 3 pounds. This weighs about 3 pounds, and the mop handle and transducer on it weighs about 3 pounds. So you're looking about 9 pounds. So I've had it on for a little while. No big problems there. Really excited to try it out on Friday. So we'll see how that goes. And if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification so you're notified whenever I post new content. And this Friday's video will probably come out on Tuesday after I get it edited. So y'all have a good evening, have a good weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday.